Welcome back to guys Geek Guild, and in this tutorial we will be finding the average of two user defined number, and there is a catch in Java. So the catch is we need to there is nothing we can there is like no actually a good way to take inputs from the user in Java. There is a way, but then that is like not that much good. Okay, so we will be using scanner class to take input from the Java. So let's start the program, and for sure, for getting all the codes and all the videos we upload, you can check our description below to find all the stuff that you see in here. So let's import the Java the scanner class. Okay, so import java dot util dot scanner, right? Util dot scanner. So this is how we import the scanner class to our Java program. Okay, so the scanner class has been imported. Now let's write the normal avg. Now we will create a class naming avg. That is like pretty good, right? Okay, now we will do public static void main, and then string args, right? So now the main program starts from here. So first we can do one thing. It's like initializing all the data types that is required in this program. For sure we need to take inputs from the user, and the inputs should be stored into integer value types, right? So we will be writing, let's say, int a for storing the first number, and b for storing the second number, right? And for storing the average value of a and b, we need to define a data type called float, which stores a decimal number, which is very important, because like while finding average of two numbers, we can get a decimal value, and because of that we need to use float. So let's define float float avge, right? Avge, where it will store the average value of a and b. Now let's initialize the scanner class in this program as well, which is very important. So we will write scanner, sa will be the name, system.n, right? Okay, so we have initialized our system, initialize our scanner class as well. Now we can take inputs from the user. So let's write system.out.print ln for changing the line, and then we will write enter the first number. Now we can do this, and then end this line, and now anything that will be inputted from the user will be stored in where? A, right? So we will write a is equals to sc dot next int. So it will be stored in a, right? The first number will be stored in a. Now we will do the same thing for the second number, as for storing the second number as well. So we will write enter the second number. So enter the second number. Okay, done. Right, now let's okay, so we will be storing the second number where? B, right? So we will write b is equals to sc dot next int. Because we are storing an integer value, we are writing a next int. For storing a different value like string, we write different stuff. But then in this case, we will be writing dot in. Now a and b have already got the user defined number. So now at this point of time, we need to calculate the average, right? So we will be storing that average value in avge. And now the thing is, the average of a and b will be a float number. So we actually need to write float in here, so that the program takes the decimal value, not the integer value, while storing the values of this calculation. Now for the average of two numbers, we know a plus b should be there, divided by the number of the divided by 2. So right, yes, average average will be stored in avge. Now done. Now we need to do what? We need to print avge. So system dot out dot print Okay, let's do ln for changing the line, and then we can write the average is averages and do plus y, because we need to print a quotation thing as well and a date and a value as well from the program. So yes, this is how you do programming in Java for finding the average value of two user defined number. Let's see if it works or not. So enter the first number as the program says. Let's do 12. Enter the second number. Let's do 34. And the average is 23.2 and 23.0, right? Now let's do it again so that we will get a decimal value, and it will be like having, that makes some sense. So let's take some odd number at this point of time. So odd number will be like 33, and and an even number will be like, let's take 56. Okay, so it's like 44.5. So average is like 44.5. Yes, we have actually calculated the correct thing. And this is how you do, this is how you find the average of two user defined numbers in Java. So thank you for joining in, and love from Geek Guilds.